Thank you so much, program directors. Moholo's wife, Lebo and children, Moholo's family, represented here by his mother, relatives, the Deputy Minister of Kokta, Ntate Namani Dixon Masemola, the MEC responsible for health in Northwest and representing the Northwest government, Mr. S. Lehari, the Deputy SG of the African National Congress, representing the African National Congress and our alliance structures, Comrade Nomvola Mukonyane, the leadership of various political parties, the leadership of business, artists, and the entire music industry, the leadership of legends represented here by Mzwakhe Mbuli, the leadership of the church, the leadership of traditional leadership, and representatives of various social movements that are present here. It was Mzwakhe Mbuli who said, and I want to quote, "If shovels can speak, they will declare that they are tired of digging graves." Today, we can declare, if shovels can speak, they will declare that they are tired of digging graves of musicians. Here we are, bidding farewell to a special artist, a self-made gospel star, a man with a heart of gold. Moholo was more than an artist. He was the conscience of the nation. He was the comforter. Moholo was not only a gospel artist, he was an activist for social justice. He was a crime fighter. He was an educationist. He was a man that was ready to defend the issues of children, women, and people with disabilities. We are proud, as the Gauteng government, that we requested the president of the country, Ntate Cyril Ramaphosa, to honor this giant by declaring his funeral an official provincial funeral. Yesterday, the number one citizens of our country concurred with us, and we are proud that the president of the country declared this funeral a provincial official funeral. We want to thank the artist that lobbied for this request. We want to thank the family for accepting this honor. We want to thank the general music industry for accepting that indeed Moholo was a special artist. Moholo was a truly all-rounder whose music was healing, whose songs were relevant, whose message was clear. He even predicted this day when he said, and I quote, "Ka tsatsi la ka la bofelo, sefatlhego sa ka le ntswalele mahlo, ditikete tsa ka tsa lekgetho le mpoloke le tsona, seaparo sa ka sa kereke le mpoloke le sona." Moholo took sides. Moholo was not a coward. Moholo was brave. Moholo risked his career, but he took sides and was on the side of the poor and the downtrodden. He adopted a school here in Soshanguve and supported that school fully. He sang in rallies. When others wanted to be paid, Moholo played free of charge in many rallies, but when funds were available, sometimes he was ignored. Moholo loved our country. Moholo loved South Africa. When South Africa lost the opportunity to host the World Cup, when all of us were down and out, it took Moholo to comfort the nation by rendering the song Demsi Walingangeli. Moholo was not on the fence on political matters. He said, and I quote, when President Thabo Mbeki was elected as president, "Arapidise President Thabo Mbeki." When the ANC was going through difficulties, he sang, "ANC Sonyuka nayo." But Moholo was known for his crime-fighting capabilities. He was a crime fighter. And his song, "Ke lahlile Bukinza," was followed by a smash hit that said, "Stop killing police," and the killing of police was like a coup d'etat. Moholo was on the side of people with disabilities. In his album, "Difofu di kgopela merapelo," Moholo urged all of us to treat the mumu, the role, just like all of us in this house. Moholo was against the killing of children. In his album, he said, and he paid a painful tribute to Sello Chokwe, a 10-year-old son who was killed on his way to school. And all of us, we knew that if the economy is not performing, Moholo will come and raise the awareness. He wrote a song, "Run Taiwele," to explain the situations that we're in as a society. In his last album before his death, the album that he was promoting in Botswana, there is a song titled "Economic Freedom in Our Lifetime." In that album, Moholo declares, "The people shall govern, but there shall be no peace until the land is returned back to its rightful owners." But Moholo also respected traditional leaders, and he dedicated a song to Kgosi Matibe and comforted the Matibe nation during its difficult period. But Moholo was not a South African alone, or he didn't focus in the politics of South Africa. He said, "Ke rumile ke moya ore ke ye Zimbabwe ke o bolela le President Mugabe and Changarai to build a safe Zimbabwe." This is an indication that Moholo was an African. Today, we honor you, Moholo. In your last album, you asked this question. In his last album, "Ubani ozopepeza ngami," he asked, "Who will speak about me when I die?" Moholo Brayaka, let me attempt to speak about you. And when you arrive at our Creator God, I will ask our God about you and say, "Modimo wa ka, Please forgive him. Modimo wa ka, Moholo represented you with distinction. Modimo wa ka, Moholo carried your weight. Modimo wa ka, Moholo traveled the world to spread your word. He was committed to serve you, God. He was marvel to watch on stage. He accepted you, God, with open arms. He was one of your dedicated son, Olahlile Botsotsi, and chose you. Please, God, accept him as he declared before, Urulifika laka Jehovah. So Solomon, go well, my brother, messenger of the people, the mirror of societal challenges. You played your part. Sleep well, my good brother.
They are actually dancing and singing his songs.
Hey!